What are we talking about here? Married couples are living apart together. There was a story. Let me see if I can find that story really quickly because I think it will do us justice. So you can know what we're talking about. I found it earlier.
Give me the gist.
And I think let's see if we can find it quickly. So what it means is that people choose to get married but live apart.
Oh.
I found it.
They don't want to be bothered.
This is what they said they are doing these days. So baby, would you like to go into another house? I live in the other house.
No.
I have my own little bachelor pad. We're married. You stay with your kids.
No.
As long as the kids stay with you.
No.
I'm traditional like that. The kids stay with her.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I'm not doing all that work by myself. Are you kidding me?
So this is what it says. A growing number of Americans are embracing a marriage trend called living apart together, LAT, where spouses live. 1 second, I beg. Let me get reset this in still time. Where spouses live in separate households but stay in a relationship with each other. Couples choose this arrangement for a variety of reasons, but the New York Times claimed the trend was primarily driven by women. Oh, Benry, seeking independence. Hey, sorry, I'm say it again. How do you?
Sorry,
Seeking independence and personal space to have time for their own interest and self-fulfillment. They want to find themselves.
Yeah.
The pandemic may have played a role in the increase because gender disparities in marriage became more pronounced, especially for mothers, the paper argued. New co-parenting trend sees singles having children with strangers. We know this, but I didn't know. Let me see. Nearly 4 million married Americans, live alone, according to data from the Census Bureau. That number does not include couples. That number does not include couples. Does include married individuals who are forced to live apart due to being in the military. Okay, that number includes all those people. However, Americans seeking this arrangement have skyrocketed by more than 25% between 2000 and 2019, according to the same data. I am a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a farmer. I don't know where I fit.
Oh my God.
Connie Hardaway, who's been married to her husband Jeff for 18 years, recalled before she got her own place.
Wow.
So this one are getting their own place instead of filing divorce. Some people actually just file divorce. Because they become empty nesters, and 32 years later they said, especially white people, 32 years later they said, we kind of grew apart.
Yeah.
We haven't really been.
Yeah, but that's real though. That's why couples need to stay connected. When we talk about do things together, do projects together, maybe something small, like for example now, what me and you are doing right now, is something we enjoy doing together.
Yes.
Okay, not separate. You do have your own separate thing, but we have something we also do together.
Yep.
And don't family time, very important. Date night, very important. When you start to miss those little pieces, you start to have your own thing you're doing on the side. You have friends that you have on your side.
This is the first project we did together.
Yeah, why do they have, growing up, we had family friends, my dad's friends, their wife, the kids. We all grow up together. It's called family friends.
Right.
You do things together. Keep the family together. Once you start doing your own separate thing and you know work is very stressful,
let me help
you are gone.
Let me help you.
For half of the day already.
You're not listening to these people.
I'm trying.
They say married, living apart together. You're talking about doing things together. They're telling you right now, you know what they're telling you? They say, this one is old school. Some people are calling you a pick-me right about now.
Well. Oh, well.
Or you have it.
Call me whatever you like, but
what's the other word that?
Marriage was not designed. You know, baby.
Yes,
for the longest time, I've always said that I didn't believe in. Oh, okay. For the longest time, some people have long distance marriage, not because they want to, but because that's the.
But you didn't believe in me walking so far apart.
Like you're walking so far away, you are gone. You are living in Atlanta, walking, and me and the kids are here in Jersey. Doesn't make sense to me. Wherever you're walking, we're transferring her.
You don't mind temporary go come, but
care.
just leave. Like that person, is that your job?
Like you come home like maybe like twice a year. There's some people in Nigeria, their husband is in Canada, and then the husband will now be like, oh, my wife cheated on me. I'm like, it shock you?
That's a bad excuse.
Excuse me, let us be real.
You should not cheat on your husband ever.
You should never cheat on your, but you got needs and you are human.
Let me help myself here. But the key word is
it shock you.
The key word is should. That's fantasies. So what?
It shock you. That's what I want to ask. Like really? So you think this woman is a stone? Yeah. She doesn't have needs. She doesn't have feelings. That's what happen until we start becoming realistic with each other.
We're confused, baby. What about all these women, Barry, that are asking to live apart together?
Okay, so in the case of this one.
This ones. What
I'm hearing right now is I think they are lost in their marriage.
Yes.
They are not enjoying that marriage.
Yes.
There's no way you're enjoying your marriage and you want to live apart. I don't know if you remember when you came back home from Canada and I said, baby, when you came home the first night that I slept, that was the best sleep I've had since you've been gone. I said there's something about
it's kind of like the longest trip I've done in a while too.
Yeah, there's something about you being around that makes me feel safe and secured.
But when clearly this one, there's something that makes the man being all the way on the other fence feel safe. That man being on the other side feels safe and secure for them.
They're not enjoying their marriage.
So clearly they're not enjoying their marriage.
No, they're not in tune in their marriage.
This is why I love this conversation, because it sounds like, oh, it's a trend now. Nah, shut up. These people,
let's not do this kind of trend, though.
They were not enjoying their marriage.
Don't do this one.
They are still, maybe they may be stuck on the traditional sense of it. They still want to be married, but they want. I just want my space. Some people are just like that. No. We're all social beings, and we love to be around what we love to be around, including human beings. If you're enjoying being around them, you want to be around them. If you don't enjoy want to be around, you don't want to be around it. Does that mean you don't love your little space? But we're not talking about space like that. If you're a normal human being like the rest of us, companionship is a part of who you are. Now, except you've had bad experiences and you're just looking for an escape. That's the real
deal. You're looking for an escape. I want my space. My space is going to get my pedicure. That moment, that me time, no kids, no husband, I'm doing my own thing. Or I go out with my sister and have some drinks. That's me just enjoying my own space.
That's a little space,
but not escaping to Bahamas and have a whole house
girls
to myself.
Girls trip.
Maybe on girls trip. Leave girls trip alone. Sometimes women need that.
It's nothing wrong with the little girls trip. But you know what I found about girls trip?
Yeah, what?
Most people enjoying their marriage don't ask for girls trip.
So I'm not a girls trip type of girl. Like, I don't feel the need to.
Wait until, God forbid, something happens, she will start asking for girls trip. Then she will remember that friend that said, oh, they were doing girls trip once upon a time.
I don't have anything against girls trip because I truly think that I could take a trip with my sisters and enjoy that. That's my
You know why you don't have anything against girls trip? Because I don't too, right? You know why you don't? Well, the reason why I don't is because I'm aware. I understand all the nuances that can make a person want that.
Right.
I just explained it. They're not enjoying their marriage anymore. That's one of them, right? But also a woman who is just with house chores all the time. She's the one that's been. She's always the one with the children and stuff. Sometimes the way she deemed that she need escape is that, you know. But it's still a form of crisis. It's a response to crisis, is my point. It doesn't have to be the marriage or divorce, but it's a response to crisis. You felt like you've choked yourself off for so long and you can't wait to escape. And after you've done the girl trip a few times, after you now fight each other by the hotel room on where to go, guess what?
When the girls are actually fighting, hey.
Right. So I get like you do some with your sisters. That's your sisters, you know. But I don't have anything with it. The reason why you as women generally don't have any problem with it is the empathy part. You can empathize with women that just need escape sometimes, right? But I'm here to paint the full picture as it is, right? There's no one that's just enjoying having a good time, that have given themselves enough breathing room, space. They understand space. They understand the healthy level of space between couples. They understand they need to do things together. They understand that, sometimes we're just in a funky place. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. All right, babe, let me know. What do you need? We'll go and rest, that kind of stuff. If you have that kind of vibe going on, girls trip costs money and heartache. girls trip ni Shankwela Balo so no can. Don't
even like that already makes me look at people funny like. Oh.
Have you ever heard women supporting women in the mud? Listen, these are some of the conversations we have. I'm generalizing small, but there's some element of truth here, right? Ladies, I know you don't want to understand, you don't want to worry about this reality. It's a dangerous world, right? Imagine putting a bunch of women in a cage somewhere. They should protect themselves. And in your mind, based on your experience, how do you think that's going to pan out, right? Imagine putting a bunch of men in a cave and they should just all survive and they will basically consume each other. Okay, the reason why God put us together is because it's the best. It will complement each other. You see what I'm saying? So when I hear things like girls trip, I lost myself, girls living apart, married couples that are living apart together, like these are a response to crisis. You need to take care of the crisis at the very root of it. You're fixing the symptom. Okay. Now you will now say if I have a bachelor pad. There's no cheating. I don't know what you mean. What's that? If I have a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
If I have a bachelor pad all by myself and we're still living separate apart, there's no commitment. There's no this pointless. Oh no, but we just want to procreate and have children.
What?
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what the world is going to, honestly.
So one of the arguments would be like, this is all a social construct. You're right. Social construct is who we are. We're social beings. So what's the point exactly?
Yeah.
We're who we are now, and it's an evolving thing. So I understand that maybe 50, 75 years from now, marriage will be obsolete. Until then, you're living here now. So if you're going to swim against the trend, you better know what you're doing so you don't drown, because you will drown probably most likely. So all this living apart together is still minority of human beings. There are people that are doing authentically.
Yeah, I've never heard it until you said it. No one I know personally.
There's nobody that you and I know personally. Somebody's in the comments says, I know one person. Congratulations. I don't want to clap into the mic.
I remember us growing up, right? Daddy, the master room is for the dad, and the mom will have a room. Right. But they don't even sleep in that room. They sleep in their husband's room.
Oh, my
mom had a room.
I had a whole session on that. I'm man of prestige.
And funny enough, I look at myself. I don't have a room. I stay with my
Auntie Kinini, Auntie Georgina, Onoha.
Oh yeah.
She's the one advocating for separate. No, all of our parents that my mothers had, they had their room. They just never slept.
They never slept in it.
What do you think you're better than them? I beg. Sit down somewhere.
Come on, guys.
Erora Mafagbu.